Hey everybody, Santa back again. Welcome to October 1st. It is Monday. I believe, or is it Tuesday? Oh, it's Tuesday, not Monday. Monday was yesterday. They all run together for me. So it really doesn't matter. But it's Tuesday, yeah. Here in the Philippines anyway. So we got a pretty nice day and nice morning here. The storm, the typhoon, is pretty much out of the Philippines. I guess it did a lot of destruction northwest Philippines, really far north. Now it's heading to Thailand or Taiwan, I think. Anyway, let's take a look. So I don't think we're gonna have any more squalls. We might get a little bit more rain. You never know, we might get a squall or two. But the sun's in and out. Everything's looking good. Very quiet around here. I don't hear any music today. Very, very quiet. The way I like it, quiet. Mommy and the kids are fine. They're over there in Cabanatuan. I think they both have school today, both the kids. But I think tomorrow is some special day for Catherine. I think Mommy told me no school the 3rd and the 4th or something. I don't know. Again, no school for some reason. I don't know. It's not a holiday. I already checked the calendar. There's no holiday. So I don't know. They keep giving them days off. Not much of a reason. Days off, days off. I don't know how they can learn anything with all these days off. What else do I want to talk about? The only thing I can think of right now to talk about is the traffic here in the Philippines in general. Most of the roads here, if you're planning on moving here from the States or somewhere else far away where you have really, really good roads and wide, pothole free, super highways where it's easy to get around, traffic lights, lots of cops to patrol, keep everybody doing the right thing. If you move here, don't expect any of that stuff. Most of the roads here are really small. You can barely get 2 cars through. Some of them are wider, some of them are nicer. Not all are bad, but they're constantly doing construction on them, constantly doing repairs. So a lot of roads, they run into one lane. And even some roads that don't need to be repaired are still being repaired. But you go on these side streets and it's really crazy on the side streets. Way, way too much traffic. Depending on where you live. Yeah. Excuse me. If you live in a small town, small province, small barangay, it's usually not that bad. But if you live in a place where there's a lot more traffic, a lot more tricycles, big trucks, yeah, just be prepared. Just be prepared to sit in traffic or follow these big dump trucks and stuff with heavy loads. That's the thing here. They don't have any rules about heavy loads unless they have a bridge. If they have a bridge, usually the real heavy loads can't go over it. But the normal roads get torn up, man. They get torn up because of all these big trucks. They have to share the road. There's no other roads. So everything gets torn up. So just be prepared, especially with the tricycles and the motorcycles. They pass you on both sides too. On the right, on the left, it doesn't matter. They'll pass you. So it's pretty crazy. That's why I really don't enjoy driving here. I take the bus most of the time. Especially the older I get. When I first moved here, I drove more. I can still drive. I can still do it, but I just don't like to, because it's kind of stressful. You get what you call white knuckles from grabbing the steering wheel so hard. But you constantly have to be defensive driving, but also aggressive. You have to be aggressive because nobody lets you in. If you're not in the middle of the road blocking traffic, people won't let you in. So people just cut in front of you constantly. You could have no cars, nothing behind you, but the person won't wait for you to pass. They'll cut right in front of you instead of waiting for you to pass and having nobody behind you. It's crazy, man. I've mentioned this before. The tricycles, a lot of times, especially in these smaller communities, will drive around with no lights. Their lights don't work, or they just don't have any, or they're really, really dim, or they'll have one light but they won't have a backlight. They'll have a front light, or they'll have a backlight, no front light. Usually they have nothing. Maybe their batteries, they're driving around with no battery, so they don't have any lights. It's pretty crazy. And then when you pass them, you'll see they got the baby in there and everything. And the whole family in there, driving a tricycle at night with no lights. The whole family in there. You really don't have a lot of news here where you hear of accidents all the time and you hear of people getting killed and all this stuff, unless it's in the big city of Manila or something and it's a major accident and the news outlet is there to see it. But in these smaller communities, these barangays, you don't hear it. You don't hear what happens unless you hear it through a neighbor or something, that this person got hit by a car or this person got killed on their motorcycle. Usually you don't hear these things, so I don't know how often it happens. But I would guess every day. I would guess every day something happens. I don't know, people. I say I don't know a lot because I don't know. Anyway, it's still pretty windy at times. It does look like we're going to get a little bit of rain. It's gray over there. Sally's actually moving her clothes. She did laundry. She's moving it underneath because I feel a few drops. Our light in the tree is working really well. It's doing really well up there. He never did tie that electrical cord. He never tied it to the tree. Still flapping around. I'll get him to do that one day, maybe when they harvest coconuts. Alright folks, make sure you'll keep watching my shorts on the kitty watch. I do one every day on the growth. This door keeps opening in the wind. I have to lock it all the time. So yeah, keep watching those shorts. There's one every day. Kitties still haven't opened their eyes. So we'll see what day they open their eyes. If they do it both at the same time or one at a time. Alright, keep on watching, like, and subscribe. It's free. It's starting to rain. I'm going to cut this out. God bless everyone. Santa Claus. Over and out.